It is a big day here at WFAA. This afternoon, we officially premiered the new daily version of the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show on WFAA+. Joining us live to tell us all about it, sports reporters Mike Leslie and Jonah Javad. And you guys had a special guest on the very first show to kick things off this afternoon.
Hey, Jason, that's right. We did. We had Mike Modano on with us over the course of this first show on the air, and we've got producer Andrew Seeley here with us as well to kind of run us back through what we talked about in the inaugural episode of this show. But also, you mentioned Brandon Aubrey getting the new contract, obviously a huge, huge deal for him, and a big step in the right direction for this Cowboys organization to have that piece of things settled.
Yeah, that's a massive amount of money for a kicker. I mean, $28 million. 4 years, 20 of it guaranteed. That's big money. But then you look at the last 3 years. The last 3 years in the NFL, no player has scored more points in the league than Brandon Aubrey. So on a point per dollar average, there's not a better value in football.
That's one way of looking at it. I mean, the dude's got 6 field goals that are 60 yards or longer in his career. That matches the most kicked in NFL history pre-2008. So, and again, right now there's probably about 25-ish that have been kicked all time. So he's got a quarter of the number of kicks that have been that long. To have that kind of weapon for an offense that's already as lethal, that Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, that having that as like a fallback to where you just got to get to the 50 to have a chance to score is a huge boon.
A Plano guy, hyped for another Plano guy.
I've been hyped
by that
entire time.
Well, I'll be shocked.
I've been hyped for you guys know this at this point. I've been pumping Aubrey this entire season. It's been awesome seeing him succeed. It's been awesome.
It genuinely has been, and I also think as much as it is a large dollar amount for a kicker, it also is less than it could have been. The Cowboys did kind of play this pretty well throughout the course of this offseason, and they've put themselves in a spot where now, fast forward a year, and that contract's not going to look too bad at all. We did have Mike Modano on for our very first show, and clips from that are already going up on YouTube and all our social media channels, so you can get a little hear of what Modano had to say about Game 1 of the series between his former team, the Dallas Stars, and the franchise that he currently works for, the Minnesota Wild, and he had thoughts on Game 2 tonight as well. 8:50 puck drop. They say 8:30. We know the NHL lies to us. 8:50 puck drop. Stars and Wild tonight, and Dallas needs this game in the worst way.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, they tend to get Game 2s because they lose Game 1s in the playoffs. It's a tale as old as time, or at least of the last 3 to 4 years for the Stars. I'm expecting a bounce back. They seem to play better when their backs are against the wall, and they've got the talent to do it. They just need to. The Wild are a real good team, though. It's a tough out.
I was going to say, that's part of the problem here. They keep letting these series drag on because they dropped Game 1. You can't keep going to Game 6, Game 7. On average, most Stanley Cup champions only play 22 games in a single playoff run. If you're playing 7-game series for the first 3 rounds just to get there, you're already at 21. Right. So you are putting a lot of miles on this system, and it all depends right now on Game 2. You need to tie the series going back to Minnesota.
The Ultimate Dallas Sports Show every day at noon on WFA Plus, 12 to 1, and we'll be breaking down Game 2 of the series tomorrow at noon. Jason, back to you.
See, guys, and this is why we needed this show here. Nobody else talks about the NHL lying about start times and saying that they're earlier than they're going to be. And I don't think I've heard anybody else talking about dollar per point averages for NFL kickers. This is the kind of stuff we get. Thank you for this.
Well, yeah, Jason loves right on the money. I'm just here for you, baby.
Yeah, you gave me an idea. There may be an upcoming episode. I'll talk to you after the newscast. You can watch the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show, as Mike said better than I can, every Monday through Friday on our streaming app, WFAA+. If you miss it, you shouldn't, but if you do, you can catch a replay each night at 9 on WFAA+. And again, WFAA+, totally free to download straight to your TV.